Hi friends, after this session you will be slightly more clear on the concept of percentage. We will be doing some problems in this session, very basic problems. Cost of a book worth rupees 50 is increased by rupees 25. Find the rate of increase. Cost of a book worth rupees 50 is increased by rupees 25. Find the rate of increase. Well, 50 becomes 75, so the absolute increase is 25 rupees. Base was 50 rupees, so percentage increases increase by base figure into 100, 50%. Next question. A number is decreased by 27.5% and gives 87. Find the number. I repeat. A number is decreased by 27.5% and gives 87. Find the number. Well, from 100 if you take out 27.5, you are left with 72.5. So 72.5% or 145 by 200 of the number is 87. Repeat, 72.5% or 145 by 200 of the number is 87. Therefore, the number is 87 into 200 by 145 comes to 120. Next question. 11% of a number exceeds 7% of the same by 18. Find the number. Repeat. 11% of a number exceeds 7% of the same by 18. Find the number. We'll do it algebraically. If the number is x, 11x by 100, 11% of x is more than 7% of x by 18. So 4x by 100 is 18. So x is 450. Repeat, 11% of x exceeds 7% of x by 18. So x is 450. Next question. 90% of A equal to 30% of B. 90% of A equal to 30% of B. And B is x% of A. Find x. Repeat, 90% of A is 30% of B and B is x% of A. Find x. Well, 90% of A equal to 30% of B. If you cancel out, you get 3A equal to B. Now here please note, B is 3 times of A. B is 3 times of A. So B is the bigger number. So we can write B is 3 times of A. 3 times is 3 into 100%. So B is 3 into 100% of A. So B is 300% of A. So X is 300. I repeat, B is 3 times of A. 3 times means 3 into 100% of A. So B is 300% of A. So X is 300. Next question. 96% of the population is 23,040. 96% of a population is 23,040. Find 100%. We'll use ratio here. 96 is 23040. So 100 is X. If 96 is 23040, then 100 is X. So what is X? Just do the cross multiplication. X equal to 23040 into 100 by 96 comes to 24,000. Next question. An ore contains 14% copper. An ore contains 14% copper. How many kgs of the ore? How many kgs of the ore will give 77 kgs of copper? Again, copper is to ore is 14 out of 100. That means out of 100 kg of ore, I get 14 kgs of copper. So, out of how much of the ore I will get 77 kgs of copper? 14 by 100 is 77 by x. By cross multiplication, x is 77 into 100 by 14, that is 550. Next question. In an examination, 52% failed in English, and 42% failed in maths. 17% failed in both. What is the percentage that passed in both? Repeat. In an examination, 52% failed in English, 42% failed in maths, and 17% failed in both. What percentage passed in both? We will use set theory here. This is English, this is maths. Common area, 17% failed in both. So only English, 52 minus 17, 35% failed in only English. 42 minus 17, 25% failed in only maths. Therefore, failed in English or maths or both. Failed in English or maths or both will be 35 plus 17 plus 25. That is 77. So people who have failed in either English or maths or both is 77 of 100. Therefore, passed in both is 100 minus 77. That is 23%. Next question. Price of a commodity increases by 20%. Price of a commodity increases by 20%, then decreases by 20%. Find the final price as compared to the original. Price of a commodity first goes up by 20%, then goes down by 20%. Find the final price as compared to the original price. Well, we can assume the original price is 100, goes up by 20%, so it becomes 120. Now it goes down, that means 120 goes down by 20%. So we are left with 120 into 80 by 100. It is 20% less now, so this will become 80 by 100. 120 into 80 by 100 is 96. Originally we had 100, now we have 96. So what is the decrease? Overall decrease is 4 out of 100. 4 out of original 100 into 100, that's 4%. Next question. X's salary is half of Y. X's salary is half of Y. X got a 50% raise. Y got a 25% raise. Find the percentage increase in the combined salary of both. I repeat, X's salary is half of Y. X got a 50% raise. Y got a 25% raise. Find the percentage increase in the combined salary of both. So we can put it like this. Say X's salary was 100, then Y's salary was double, that is 200. Total salary of X and Y was 300. X got a 50% raise, that is X's salary becomes 100 plus 50 or 150. Y got a 25% raise. 25% of 200 is 50 rupees, so Y's salary became 250. Now the combined salary of both is 150 plus 250, that is 400. Initial combined salary was 300. New combined salary is 400. So what is the increase? 400 minus 300. Increase percentage is 400 minus 300 by 300 into 100. That's 33 1/3%. Let's go to the next question. A spent 20% of his monthly earning on house rent. A spent 20% of his monthly earning on house rent and 75% of the balance on other expenses. Finally, he had 250 rupees left. Find his monthly salary. A spent 20% of his monthly earning on house rent and 75% of the balance on other expenses. Finally, he had rupees 250 left. Find his monthly salary. We'll do it arithmetically using ratios. Say the initial salary of A was 100. He paid a rent of 20%, that's 20 rupees. So he is left with 80 rupees. 100 minus 20, that's 80 rupees. Now his other expenditure is 75% of 80 rupees. 75% of 80 rupees is 60 rupees. So he spent 60 rupees on others. Now he is left with a balance of 20 rupees. Now let us see. He is left with 20 rupees out of initial 100 rupees. So in the question it is given he is left with 250 rupees. If he is left with 250 rupees, then what was his salary? That is X. So we can calculate X. X is 250 into 100 by 20. That's 1250 rupees. Let's go to the next question. A machine depreciates at 16% per annum. A machine depreciates at 16% per annum and a new machine costs rupees 62,500. Find the value of the machine after 3 years. So we'll use the depreciation formula. Initial price 62,500, depreciation 16%. So 62,500 into 1 minus 16 by 100, and it is for 3 years. So the value after 3 years will be 62,500 into 84 by 100 whole cube. The value is 37,044. Check the formula again. 62,500 into 1 minus rate of depreciation by 100 to the power number of years gives me 37,044. Let's go to the next question. A man spends 75% of his income. A man spends 75% of his income. The increase in his income is 20% and the increase in expenditure is 10%. Find the increase in savings. I repeat, a man spends 75% of his income. The increase in income is 20%. The increase in expenditure is 10%. Find the increase in savings. So, let us assume the initial income was 100. Initial expenditure is 75% of 100, that's 75. Initial saving is 100 minus 75, 25 rupees. The income goes up by 20%, so 100 becomes 120. Expenditure goes up by 10%, so 10% of 75 is 7.5, so the expenditure becomes 75 plus 7.5, that is 82.5. So the saving is 120 minus 82.5, 37.5. Initial saving was 25 rupees, final saving is 37.5. So percentage change is final saving minus initial saving by initial saving into 100, that's 50%. Next question. A's income is 25% more than B. A's income is 25% more than B. And B's income is 20% more than C. Find how much A's income is more than C's income. We'll do it using a simple table. A's income is 25% more than B. So we take B as 100, then A is 125. B's income is 20% more than C. Since C is the base, so we take C as 100 and B becomes 120. Now if you see 125 is to 100 is same as 5 is to 4. 125 is to 100 is same as 5 is to 4. 120 is to 100 is same as 6 is to 5. So we reduce them to 5 is to 4 and 6 is to 5. Now see, B is the common factor. A is to B we know, B is to C we know. But B's incomes are different, 4 and 6 here. So we multiply 4 by 6 and make it 24. Since we multiply 4 by 6, so we will multiply 5 by 6 also to keep parity. I repeat, since we multiply 4 by 6 to get 24, we multiply 5 by 6 also to get parity. So A is to B becomes 30 is to 24. Since we have multiplied 6 by 4 here, so corresponding to 6 we have 5 for C. So 5 is also multiplied by 4, we get 20 here. So the combined ratio of A, B and C is 30 is to 24 is to 20. So how much is A's income more than C? A's income minus C's income by C's income into 100. A's income minus C's income by C's income into 100, that's 50%. Next question. A mixture of 40 liters of milk and water has 10% water. I repeat, a mixture of 40 liters of milk and water has 10% water. How much water is to be added so that the water is 20% now? Okay, let's find out. In 40 liters, the water is 10%, that is 4 liters. Balance is milk, that's 36 liters. So initially water is to milk is 4 is to 36. Now, the question says water is to milk, we are adding some water only. Let us say X water is added. I repeat, in the mixture we are adding some liters of water. So let us say that is X liters. Now the water becomes 20%. So water ratio is 20. So obviously milk will be 100 minus 20 or 80. So we get finally water is to milk is 4 plus X by 36. That is equal to 20% by 80% or 20 is to 80. So what is X here? You simply calculate, you will get it as 5. So if we add 5 liters of water, Total mixture becomes 40 plus 5, 45. So total water is 4 plus 5, 9. 9 by 45 is 20%. Finally, one last sum. The radius of a circle increased by 1%. Find the increased percentage in the area of the circle. I repeat, the radius of a circle increased by 1%. Find the increased percentage in the area of the circle. So, final area by initial area is pi r2 whole square by pi r1 whole square. We know that area of circle is pi r square. So, area 2 by area 1 is pi r2 square by pi r1 square. Pi gets cancelled. If we take the initial radius as 100, then the final radius is 101. So this ratio is 101 square by 100 square. That is same as 10201 by 10,000. 101 square is 10201 and 100 square is 10,000. So what is the change in area? Final area minus initial area by initial area into 100. Final minus initial by initial into 100. That comes to 2.01%. Friends, these are some basic sums on percentage, and I hope the concept would be clear to you now. Thanks and cheers.